Right, right. Okay. Yeah. So, how do you define productivity? How do you measure it?
Okay. So productivity is very unique to each organization, right? So if you are making uh, edible oil, the productivity is different. If you are making if you're is a textile unit, then your productivity is different. And even in unit also, company that is facing pressure in the manufacturing, for them the productivity metric would be different from a different organization who doesn't have so much of a problem in manufacturing, but is facing the pressure in terms of their sales or being able to market their products, right? So
Right.
the productivity definition can be different for different organizations, and then in the same organization also the productivity definition can be different for different teams, right? So this is where we kind of go into the organization, dive deep to understand like what is the metric or what is the productivity metric that we need to start working on, right? And once you get to the main metric that you want to improve, right, so then you backtrace in terms of like what are the dependencies for this metric, right? So let's say my manufacturing cost is a concern, right? So let's say there is a product A, and then it is being sold in the market at 90 rupees, whereas your manufacturing cost itself is 92 rupees. So how the hell are you going to sell the product in the market, right? So that is when
Right. Hmm.
we work on, okay, now cost is my major productivity parameter, and that is where I need to reduce by, let's say, 5%, 10%, or 15%, right? So then we work back tracing in terms of, okay, so what are all my cost metrics, and then which are all the areas where I can work, and then how much, by how much percentage I can reduce, and then we start working from there, right? Similarly, let's say in the cost metric also, if my variable cost is manageable, but fixed overhead is something which is of a concern, right? So then the answer lies in how do you improve your sales so that you are able to produce more from the same plant, and thereby able to reduce the um, fixed cost per product of sales, right? So that is how, like, it's all different for each industry.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Understandable.